Hello guys, just a quick one. First ever go at this fraps video capture thing. Just wanted to wish you all a good weekend and hope you're okay, because I've not seen many people online at all apart from Tim. Tim, your creation in the air is amazing and I'm totally blown away by your skills. You're fantastic at what you do and I was very impressed with it. Well done. My meagre attempt at trying to develop things is nowhere near as advanced as you, but I'm happy with what I've done, although it's basic. But I'm going to show you that now. So as you can see, our tunnel's now widened all the way from the nether hub to here. Makes life a lot easier. Cost me dearly in burnt lava, but that's just me, clumsy. Anyway, we'll nip through the portal and I'll show you what I've been up to. So, we nip out here. This is the normal way out to daylight's just arrived, I think. It looks like it, a bit overcast. Down the stairs and to the left is where Kurt's temporary home is. Obviously you're aware I've moved into that village, which has now been redeveloped, because to get to it you can now take the train, which is a case of jump on the track, give it a push and take the ride through the tunnel I've built. I found this easier than running all the time or waiting around at night time, because I didn't want to risk it. So I built a small but efficient railway to there. The only thing you need to be careful of if you use it is the floor level is 1 deep. Under there is a huge canyon and it's very deep, so if you dig down and you fall through, it's all over. So I wouldn't do any digging in this tunnel whatsoever for your own safety. And when you get here, all I ask is that you stick the carts back in the box at the top, which is just here. So you arrive in my little railway station type thing. Chuck the boxes in here, or the carts in there, sorry. As you can see, that's the killing zone that I created out there. Across there is a channel which goes all the way back to the top of the hill. If you want to run that, it's up to you. And this is what I've designed. Is not bad, I'm happy with it. It's more like a little walled village now, as you can see. Quite a high wall with a ditch around it to protect you. Some fence line in there to let you see through it. This is the little train station I built, and my first attempt at anything with redstone. I've never made doors, and I widened the tunnel to bring my friend all the way from my home to here. So this is the reason, because he's in here, Charlie. And this is it, the tower that I built to try out stained glass. The houses that were here have either gone or been redeveloped to make one or two of them a lot bigger with their own vegetable plots, as you can see. I've had a go at redstone automatic lighting with daylight sensors. There's Charlie on the lead, because he can't be trusted to stay in one place. I took him off the lead. As you can see, it's pretty much all fenced in round here, but somehow he still managed to end up down on the beach. So now he stays on the lead, and that's where he lives. That's the Mark II Chick-O-Matic chicken breeder and cooker. Very effective, does the job for me. My first attempt at a fountain as such. Bit blocky, but I'm not very good at this sort of thing. 6 horses, one of which is the one there with the white legs, belongs to Timmy, but all the others are wild. So if you want a horse and you're in this area, you're welcome. And that one's mine. And this is the 3-story building I've just finished. What was there was a smaller version of the well. As you can see, I've just removed it and redesigned it and put it there. And the houses have been extended, made bigger, to do with whatever anyone wants, if they ever want them. This one's got its own veg plot at the front, as you can see. The tower's been made an awful lot bigger. That there leads down into a canyon which I'd like to explore when there's a few more of us. And this one has all this added onto the side of it. There was nothing here, this stopped here. So I've added on like an extension which you could put a roof, a second floor in there if you wanted. This too has its own garden and vegetable plot and a bit of rain. And as I was saying, down there is a way down to a very deep canyon and a cave system that I'd like to explore when there's a few more of us. As I say, this has all been made, the interior floors are all dark wood, and I really like it. It's a bit blocky, there's no real fancy design, but it's 3 stories high and there's a loft conversion as well. That was a little building that I've turned into, that was where the Mark 1 chicken boiler is. That's the killing tower I've called it, for nipping up the top and shooting off the top with some decent bow and arrow. Bit of storage in there. As you can see, that's the Mark 1 Chick-O-Matic, Mark 2 sorry. But it's quite effective, it does the job. Seeing as I'm the only one here, there's more than enough for me. But this is what I'm really proud of, my first attempt at a waste disposal unit. Very small, very compact. Again, redstone and lava, but it works perfectly. Just chuck your stuff in there, close the lid and away it goes. And across here you have the very first one, my first attempt at the chicken making thing. Again, it's only 3 blocks across and 3 down, but I've just closed it all off completely. And again, it does the job perfectly. A closed off beach to the public. And I like it. I liked what I've done here. It's okay. This bit's mine. Everything outside of it is for others to use. And there's my own portal which takes you back to the nether one. So you don't have to ride the train back, you can just walk through there. Guest room for those that want to stay and use it, you're more than welcome to. And as you can see, I've been here a while. There's plenty of mob spawn stuff for you guys to use if you wish to. I was hoping it was going to start getting dark so I could show you my attempt at lighting, but I'm not quite sure what's happening with the weather. I think we might be a little bit overcast, to be honest. But it's very simple. You have a rare daylight sensor on the top with a sticky piston to this redstone below the block. At night the sensor closes off, pulls that back up into the space between all the lamps there, and they turn on. Doesn't create a huge amount of light, not as much as I wanted, because I have noticed 1 or 2 creepers spawn in here. And I really didn't want to use too many lamps, but I might end up having to put a few down, I think, just to keep the area clear. But this is it, this is what I've made. Off in the distance that way is my tree farm, where I have 12 darkwood trees that Tilly kindly gave me a couple of saplings from, and I've developed it from there. I don't want to overdevelop it because I think that's the area that Kurt wants to build his ranch in the next few months or so, whenever he's got time. And this is it. Like I say, I'm not going to be around this weekend, so if any of you are on, or you see this on Facebook, so I'll put it on the Crummy Crafters page. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. If you don't like it, tell me. At least I know if what I'm doing right or wrong. And I'll speak to you guys soon. Have fun this weekend and look after yourselves. Bye.